Welcome you all. I am Dr. Nidhi Sharma, Assistant Professor Chemistry from AISSMS Institute of Information Technology. Welcome you in today's lecture. My today's lecture is based on engineering material. Today I am going to discuss about the electroluminescent polymers. Now what are electroluminescent polymers? Electroluminescence is a phenomena in which the material emit light in response to the passage of an electric current or strong electric field. So electroluminescent polymers material emit light on passage of an electric current or strong electric field. Polymeric material that show electroluminescence when electric current passes through it such that the charge carriers can combine at luminescent site to give rise to electrically excited state of luminescent group or molecules. So, electroluminescent polymer are often made by incorporating luminescent group or dyes into the conducting polymer. In conducting polymer, when we add dye or some luminescent group, then it can be converted into electroluminescent polymer. Various organic polymers material which are discovered act as self-emitting device of high efficiency, direct current voltage operations, high speed response, no heat and long life. So how this one of the major application of electroluminescent active polymer is that light emitting diode, LED, OLED, LEDs meet many target functions necessary for the display, and PLED, polymer light emitting diode. So these are some examples of the electroluminescent polymer. So first of all, now we will see the construction and working of the electroluminescent polymer, how it works. So as you can see, this is organic electroluminescent device. So how it works? So a typical polymer LED is composed of a layer of electroluminescent polymer like PPV, polyparavinylene, situated between the two electrodes. The two electrodes, the transparent anode is ITO, this is indium tin oxide, this is transparent anode, and the cathode is made up of aluminum, calcium, magnesium, and all deposited on glass polymer substrate. So this is the like the structure. This is how we just make the arrangement of the cathode, anode and electroluminescent polymer layer on the substrate. Now how it works, and when an applied electric field leads to the injection of holes, means positive charge, the majority of charge carrier, and electrons from the cathodic side into the light emitting polymer film from the two electrode contact. The holes come from this side and the electrons come from that side. So now what happened? The recombination of the electron injected from cathode and the holes from anode. So the charge carrier moves towards the polymer over certain distance, and recombination of these charge carrier takes place. It results in the luminescence during return of excited emitter to the ground state. So the band gap between them determine the wavelength and the color of the light. What color of the light will be there? It depends on the wavelength and the band gap. The example of electroluminescent polymer is PPV, polyparavinylene vinyl. So this is the structure of PPV. So it is a conducting polymer. It can be easily processed into highly ordered crystalline film. PPV is easily synthesized, have good purity, high molecular weight, and it is insoluble in water, but its precursor can be manipulated in aqueous solution also. And it has good purity, high molecular weight, small optical band gap, and its bright yellow-green fluorescence makes PPV useful in LED. So PPV is a conducting polymer with conjugated pi electron system. As you can see in the picture, this is the structure of PPV. So where it is used, important is like properties. What are the properties important? PPV is a diamagnetic material. It has low intrinsic electrical conductivity, and electrical conductivity increases on doping, and it has the ease of oxidation, have much higher conductivity. It is insoluble in water and it gives the bright yellow show green fluorescence on the application of electric field. So where it is used, the PPV is capable of electroluminescence due to its stability, processability, and electrical as well as optical property. PPV is used as a organic light emitting diode, OLED. Devices based on PPE as emissive layer, emitted bright yellow-green fluorescent light, and the derivative of PPE are used when light of different color is required. So PPE will also used in organic solar cells, photovoltaic cell, sensors. Here at in these devices it can be used. Now let's discuss about the polymer composites. In modern technology, there is a high demand of the structural material which should have unusual combination properties such as low density, high strength, and high abrasion and corrosion resistance, and number of applications such as high temperature reactor, aircrafts, missiles, gas turbines. There these are used. So now in order to meet these demands, a new class material called composites has been developed. So composites are formed by the combination of two or more different material with properties of resultant material superior than that of individual material. So the components of composite do not dissolve or merge completely into each other, but act together retaining their individual identities. So polymer composites is one of them. So polymer composite is the material which is made up of polymer matrix and reinforcing materials being put together in a defined interface. So now polymer phase is called matrix, the composite phase is called disperse phase, and the boundary between these is called interface. So polymer composite has properties of both the material which are combining, means it has the property of the matrix as well as it has the property of inter-reinforcing material. As the polymer composite is made up of matrix and reinforcement material. So first of all, we will discuss about the polymer matrix phase. So the function of matrix is it helps to bind the reinforcing particle fiber strongly. It acts as a medium for the distribution of applied load to the disperse phase. It keeps the reinforcing fiber in the proper orientation and it prevents the propagation of crack due to the plasticity. Now polymer matrix, as it gives the property to the polymer composite, it gives the continuous body constituent surrounding to the other phase and give a bulk form to the composite. Now what matrix can be used? Two types of matrix can be used, the thermoplastic and the thermosetting. These two polymer matrix can be used, the thermoplastic and thermosetting. Thermoplastics are the one which can be made soft on heating, hard on cooling. Thermoplastic composites can be prefabricated into semi-finished item and later can be converted into final sheet. So what are the advantages of this thermoplastic? They have high toughness, high impact resistance, good chemical resistance, high repairability, high cyclability. Example of this is polyphenols, polyolefin, polyamides, etc. Now what thermosetting? These are three-dimensional network-like structure. After curing, they get the final shape which cannot be changed. On further heating, it will decompose but do not become soft. So they are more suitable for fiber composite and structural engineering applications, especially these thermosetting plastic polymers are used. Because these have the more stability. So they are more suitable for engineering application. Thermosetting polymers used as matrix material like epoxy resins, phenolic resins, polyester. These are used as a thermosetting polymer. Now next is as we know, the disperse phase, reinforcement materials. These can be used in the two form, in the form of fiber, in the form of particulate. These are the particle form, these are the fiber form. In the picture you can see, this is the polymer matrix, which is composite polymer actually. So it's having the fiber or sometimes it can be used with the help of particle reinforcement. So these are the polymer composites. Classification of composites is based on the reinforcement material, the particle reinforced, fiber reinforced, structural reinforced. The particle reinforced, again large particles and dispersion strength. Fiber may continuous, discontinuous, discontinuous, aligned and randomly oriented. Structures, laminates and sandwich panels. So one by one we are going to discuss. So particle reinforced composites, yeah, particulate composites. These are composed of particle distributed or embedded in the matrix body. And metallic or non-metallic particle can be added to the polymer matrix like carbon black. These can be added. Concrete, wood particles, these can be added for the particle reinforced composite. Now the fiber reinforced composites, these are the composed fibers embedded into the matrix. These can be further divided into three categories: continuous aligned, discontinuous aligned and discontinuously randomly aligned. So in this way, these can be of three types. Continuous, as you can see in the picture, this is continuous aligned composite, discontinuous aligned and discontinuously randomly aligned. Now the third type of composite is structural composite. The properties of structural composite depend not only on the constituent material but also the geometrical design. Like it's of two kinds, the laminar and the sandwich. Laminar composite made of lamellar sheets that give the strength. So a laminar composite is the made of lamellar sheet that have high strength in particular direction, such as in wood or in continuous aligned fiber reinforced plastic. So successive layer of sheets are stacked in such a way, like you can see, this is the example of laminar, this is the example of sandwich. So in that laminar composite, successive layer of sheets are stacked in such a way that their direction of high strength varies from one layer to another. So it gives the strength to the material. Example is plywood. Sandwich panel. In sandwich panel, it consists of two strong outer face separated by a layer less dense core. Base material is generally fiber reinforced plastic, whereas the core material can be synthetic. This core material can be the synthetic rubber, foamed polymer, and these type of material are normally used in the aircraft wing. This boat hulls, roof, floor, walls, the sandwich panel is used. Now, what are the properties of composites? These have high tensile strength, high stiffness, low coefficient of expansion, high heat stability, better abrasion and wear resistance, and it has the high toughness, high impact strength. So that's why due to these properties, the applications are, it can be used in automobile bodies, turbine engine, racing vehicle, component, aircraft part, musical instrument, toys, windows, speed machine parts, fabrication of roof and top, printed circuit board equipment parts, refrigerator bodies, coolers, windows, doors. These all can be made from the composites. Now, polymer composite FRP means fiber reinforced plastic. Fiber reinforced plastic is a composite material made up of polymer matrix reinforced with the fiber. So, the characteristic property of FRP is nature, orientation, distribution of fiber, nature of polymer matrix, strength. General property, these are the general property: high tensile strength, stiffness, elastic modulus, lower density. So reinforced fibers are glass, carbon, aramid, aluminium, wood. These can be used. And the polymer matrix, thermoplastic में nylon, polythene. In thermosetting, polyester, epoxy, phenolic resins can be used. Now FRP are of mainly two types: glass FRP and carbon FRP. Glass FRP matrix is a polyester nylon. Matrix is a polyester nylon. What properties? High tensile strength, impact, corrosion, chemical resistance high. What is limitation? Polymer material can deteriorate at high temperature, so the limited temperature range and structural material do not possess stiffness and rigidity. So cannot be used for the structural component, this glass FRP. It is used for automobile part, storage tank and plastic pipes. In carbon FRP, the matrix is epoxy resin polyester. Properties: high elastic modular, better corrosion and temperature resistance. What is limitation? Short fiber and expensive. So that's why where it can be used: sports goods, structural components, aircraft, musical instrument, laptop, fishing rod, etc. Thank you all.